Yo, welcome back to Virtue's Last Reward with Justin and Ulam. We've just finished our flashback about getting captured. Let's go visit the lounge. Alright, who all's in here?
Oh, Sigma.
You two.
Perfect timing.
You were here earlier, right?
Yes. This was the room that I came through. Yep.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Like, secret pathway or something.
Nope, not in this room. Well, you really think that's the kind of detail I would have neglected to mention?
Anything else, then? Anything out of the ordinary?
Out of the ordinary? Well, I mean, everything about this room is out of the ordinary.
How about this?
Isn't that obvious? It's an astronomy magazine. Apparently it's got an article about a lunar eclipse. Says it's going to happen on December 31st, 2028.
This New Year's Eve, then?
Yeah, 6 days from now.
Wait, what did you say? What do you mean 6 days?
Well, today's Christmas, right? So...
Wait a minute. When were you grabbed?
Christmas Eve? Didn't you hear me? On Christmas? About 2 or 3 in the morning? Wait, did they pick you up on a different day?
Yeah.
I was abducted in the middle of the night on December 22nd.
What about you?
I think it was the 20th.
Then we were all taken on different days.
In other words, it is quite possibly already that day. Does that mean we were just sleeping until the nonary game started?
Maybe they kept us on
That
a
is the
Super
whole-
Alive
yeah.
trip or something?
In theory, you could have everyone wake up at the same time if you got the dosage right.
And today might not even be the 25th.
I think that's likely.
Yeah. Some of us were probably abducted after you.
Oh. Well, I guess that explains why I feel
You
kind of
too?
dizzy.
I felt disoriented since I woke up. My body doesn't feel right.
Maybe it's because we were asleep for so long. Your muscles start to atrophy if you don't use them.
Okay, not usually after only a few days, but... What day is today?
Beats me.
Yeah,
I have
if
no
any of us
idea.
had any idea, we would have already proffered that. Well, what about you guys? Was there anything interesting in the crew quarters or the infirmary?
Nothing in the quarters. Oh, well, there was a book about a cat.
A cat.
Yeah.
In a
Something
hat?
about a cat in a box and whether it's dead or alive.
Oh.
Didn't make any sense to me, though.
Well, it doesn't really sound like something that's going to help us get out of
I
here.
didn't think so either.
How about the infirmary? Find anything
Well.
interesting?
Actually, there was one thing.
What?
I wasn't trying to hide it. The right moment to mention it just never came up.
And move on? Yeah, just tell us what you
see
found.
for yourself.
Ah, great, I can't read it. It's a newspaper article, looks like.
Yeah, it was in the safe in the infirmary.
Alright, what's it dated?
Let me see that. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities.
What the hell? What's
Just
Radical
read
6?
the article.
I swallowed and began to read. We did not need that. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Oh, that's only all too familiar, isn't it? Do you think we're in a quarantine facility?
You think we got infected with this Radical 6 thing?
And that the government's answer to it is to make people play sadistic games?
Come on, you
No.
gotta be kidding me.
Well, we don't know anything for sure, but look at us. We seem pretty healthy. Admittedly, I don't know what the symptoms of Radical 6 are, but if it's killing people worldwide, they must be horrific. Now, just look at this soft, lustrous skin. This perfect, shapely face. Does this beauty look like something infected with an awful disease? You want to touch it, don't you, boy? I can see it in your eyes. Go on. Try.
Well, I am feeling a little
That
weird.
could just be from sleeping for a couple of days. Or maybe it's a side effect of that drug. Besides, if this is where they ship people to quarantine them, don't you think there aren't enough, people?
Well, also, you don't typically put people into a murder
This thing is
game
killing
to
people all over the
quarantine
world,
them.
right? So why would there only be 9 of us here?
Yeah, I
Think
guess you do
about
have a
it.
point.
Zero is forcing us to play this nonary game. Why would the government
Yeah.
quarantine people and then make them play a game?
Especially one with death on the line.
Yes, it is.
So you're saying there's no connection between our abductions
Probably
and this
not.
virus? Well, it's still something we should remember, I suppose. I mean, even if we're safe in here, our friends and families are
That's
still
true.
out there.
I hope they're all right.
Wait a minute, when did this virus actually show up? I've never heard of
Neither
it
have
before.
I.
Me either.
Have none of you checked the newspaper yet? If this Radical 6 killed hundreds of thousands of people while we were asleep, just how long have we been here for?
I don't think you'll be able to just puzzle that out. If we want the truth, we need to find more information.
No kidding. Okay, I think I'll go look around a bit more then. I've already spent plenty of time
Alice
here
and I are
anyway.
gonna stick around. You know, just in case you miss something. Don't really feel like I can trust your eyes.
Whatever. I turned and headed for the exit. Where to next? Let's go to the crew quarters first. Find out about that cat in the box. Huh. So these are the crew quarters, huh?
Oh, Sigma. What are you doing here?
Hey, come on, man. Don't be like that. We aren't enemies, are we?
I wonder.
What happened to you? You've been acting weird ever since we found that lady's
Oh,
body.
you think so? But you sure it ain't just all in your head?
Fine. Let's move on to something else then. You and Quark. Is he your
Why do you want to
grandkid?
know?
Why? Well, I mean, why do you think? He keeps calling you Grandpa. Of course I'm gonna wonder what the deal is. We all got kidnapped and brought here, apparently for no reason. Now they're making us all play some sort of weird game. I'm just trying to find a little meaning in all this nonsense. That's it. So tell me, Tenmyoji, are you really Quark's grandpa? Clover,
Sigma.
Luna,
Where'd you come from?
did you not want me
No,
here?
it's okay, I guess. I just thought Tenmyoji was the only other person here.
This is the crew
Oh.
quarters. I came here with Clover and Tenmyoji. We decided we'd split up to investigate.
Huh. Makes sense. So you find anything? You found
No,
Zero.
I
Which
never
one? No.
found 0 things.
Yeah, which means don't use that word. What about you? Anything
I didn't
suspicious?
find anything either. Although,
Well, that
I
figures.
guess you could say this whole facility is suspicious.
Thanks. That's really helpful. So why do you think Zero put all these puzzles and stuff all over the place?
Well, maybe solving all of these puzzles is part of the nonary game.
Really? I thought the Noner game was a couple rounds of the AB game. Why would he need the puzzles and stuff then? Well, what is the Nonary game then? Why is Zero making us do all this?
Well, this is just speculation, but maybe it's for entertainment. So rich, powerful people can watch. Yes.
Entertainment?
They're probably off in an opulent theater, watching us struggle while they drink brandy and eat caviar.
That
Oh, you
would be
think so,
weird.
huh? So some rich bastards killed her off for kicks. What kind of a death is that?
Well, maybe her dying didn't have anything to do with the rest of the game.
No, Kay was right. If her dying wasn't part of all this, the rabbit would have said something. But what we get? Nothing. Just tells us to keep playing and disappears. I can only think of one reason he'd do that. Murdering her was always part of Zero's plans. Now, if you can think of another way all this fits, well, I'd love to hear it.
So you're saying that Zero Senior is the one who murdered the old lady?
Hell, it sure looks that way.
That means there's a 7 in 1 chance anybody could be the murderer.
Wait,
Well,
7?
Alice and I can't be Zero.
Of course. Well, I'll let the I part go, but you're gonna have to give me a little to convince me Alice can't be
What?
Zero.
Come on, Alice and I know each other.
Well, how do you know each other?
I guess you could say we're co-workers.
And where do you co-work?
Organization?
That's kind of vague. What kind of organization?
That's... I can't tell you.
Hmm. What do you mean you can't tell
I can't
us?
tell you. Just forget about it, okay?
Why can't you tell
Oh,
us?
typical Clover.
Because it's confidential. I promised I wouldn't tell.
Oh, come on, don't give me that. Look around you, Clover. You really think this is the time for playing it close to the
Yeah.
chest?
What if the people you work for have something to do with what's going on here?
Yeah, you're right. Maybe I
This
should
is
tell you.
just occurring to you?
Sorry,
finally.
but I just don't really trust you guys. I mean, what if one of you is Zero? It could
Fair
be
point.
any of you. Sorry. Anyway, I think that's enough about me and Alice. I just don't
Sure.
really feel like I can trust you guys. Maybe if that changes, then I can tell you. So, I guess I'll go now.
Go? Where are you going?
I don't know. I haven't really figured it out yet.
Then I'll be going too.
Fine.
There she goes. So, Tenmyoji,
I
yeah,
don't
right
trust
back
her
to
any
it.
more than she does.
In other words, you aren't going to tell me anything,
Sorry.
are you? Well, that was productive. Not. I left Tenmyoji and headed back to the hallway. There were so many questions I wanted answers to, but it was looking like I'd have to suffer in ignorance for a while longer. Besides, there were plenty of more immediate problems that needed my attention. I sighed and filed my questions away to be dealt with later. I needed to focus. There was only one room I hadn't visited yet, so you're gonna make me click it anyway. Well, off to the infirmary. Alright, final room. How's it going? You guys find anything?
Mr. Sigma? Nothing yet.
So,
Well,
that's
Alice,
helpful.
Clover, and I did go over this room quite thoroughly. I doubt you'll find any hidden hallways here.
Not exactly what I was asking about, anyway.
Well, I was concerned about the lady you found.
The one who is already dead?
Who would do such a horrible thing?
Given
Perhaps
what we
the
know
same
so
kind of
far,
person who would lock
you're
it
the
up 9
person
people in a
likely
game?
to it.
Fi, please, why would I kill this woman?
Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying the evidence points to you right now. If we find more evidence in the future, that could change.
We were so busy earlier that I never got to ask, but do any of you know who she
Beats
is?
me. I've never seen her before.
I don't know her either.
Yeah, as if anyone would admit to knowing her at this point.
Neither do I. Well, I suppose I might have known her before I lost my memories, but there's no way to know, is there?
If you're wanting to throw suspicion off yourself, Kay, quit saying stupid stuff like
Still
that.
can't remember anything?
No, not even a little, unfortunately.
You better be telling the truth about this
Are
amnesia
you
stuff.
suspicious of me too, Sigma?
I'm sorry, are you not suspicious of someone who claims to be amnesic? Suspicious? Have you looked in a mirror lately? You might as well have suspicious tattooed across your
If
forehead.
someone ran into you on the street at night, they'd probably pass out from fright.
Or maybe even during the day.
Oh.
Oh, for
I'm so
crying out
sorry.
loud.
I apologize for my frightening appearance.
Well, it's not really something you need to apologize for. I mean, it's not your fault,
No,
right?
I suppose not. Well, I assume not. But
But
I'm
what?
not sure why, but none of this feels particularly strange. The mask and the suit, I mean. In a way, it almost feels natural. I don't feel as though I was forced into it.
Are you saying this is how you always look?
No, I don't think that's it.
This might be a pretty obvious question, but
No. I've tried several times, to no avail. I honestly don't even know where to start. Ah, but there is something I'd like to ask of you. There are parts of the suit I can't see. Could you have a look and tell me if perhaps there is a switch or something similar?
I suppose we could help. With no further warning, he removed his robe and turned his back to us. Took no time at all to find something of interest. Oh. Well, that would be handy. There's a hole here on the back of your head.
Hole?
Yeah, looks like you insert something. Probably a key of some form. Yeah, it says open, so maybe you've put some kind
You
of key
could
in there.
Open up the suit and take the mask off.
I see. That's excellent news. We just need to find whatever it is that goes in there then.
Weird shape for a key. Keep your eyes out for something circular, I
feel
guess.
somewhat relieved. I was beginning to fear I might have to spend the rest of my life like this.
Wait, a minute ago you said that it felt natural.
Well, it does, but that doesn't mean I want to stay in it forever. Imagine having glasses, for instance.
Oh, yeah, let me just imagine.
Wearing them doesn't feel strange, but you'd hardly want to wear them all the time, forever, would you? That's what wearing this suit is like.
No, but when you can't see without them...
Well, I think that's enough about me. Shouldn't we be making our way back to the rendezvous?
Oh, interesting. That's probably... Everyone probably has a unique one based on which order you ended up visiting them in. Oh shit, I totally forgot. Damn, we're already
All the
late.
more reason to move along.
Yeah, but
Let's
all
hurry.
4 of us
Come
are,
on.
so, I mean... It's not like it's gonna throw a ton of suspicion on us specifically. Alright, here we are on the bottom floor again. I presume everyone else is already here? Hopefully? Especially since they just opened?
Chromatic doors have opened.
We
5
can see
minutes
that.
remain until chromatic doors close.
What the hell? You're late. You just thought you'd take your fucking time getting back?
Sorry.
Sorry's not gonna cut it.
Hey, we're back!
Did you forget how this works? I'm your partner. Any later, you'd have killed us both, especially me.
You should
I
remember
don't think
that
it would be
too,
especially.
Sigmund. I can't go through without you. You got back in time, but you need to be more careful.
Sure, but we did get back in time.
Please stop fighting. This isn't the time for that.
No kidding.
She's right, you know. The doors have already opened. We need to hurry up and figure out our teams.
So, how
We're
should we
almost
pair
out
up?
of time. I'll just explain it as fast as I can. Just like before, there are only 3 possible combinations.
Obviously. The options Phi laid out for us were the following. Option A, Alice and I would pair with Luna yellow and go through the green door. Tenmyoji and Quark would pair up with Clover, open the blue. Phi and Dio would pair up with Kay and open the red. Option B, Alice and I would pair up with Kay and go through the blue door. Tenmyoji and Quark would pair up with... Where'd they move? Alright, so they've swapped down here now. Would pair up with Luna and open the red. Phi and Dio would pair up with Clover and open the green door. And the final, Alice and I and Clover would pair up and go through the red door. Tenmyoji and Quark would pair... Alright, so I think what we want to do here is try to pair up with Alice and Clover at the same time to see if we can get Clover to
3
clear the air a
minutes
bit about
remain.
what's going on with said company. Especially seeing as how she's the only person here that we know from the previous game. Alright, so what are we doing?
With Kay.
Oh, no, that was my line.
Oh? Why
Oh,
not?
well, okay. We may have our options a little
We
forced
end up
then.
playing against each other in the next AB game. Last time, you betrayed Clover. How am I supposed to know you won't do the same to me? You can't be trusted.
How unfortunate. To be honest, however, I would rather not go with you either.
Yeah? Why's that?
Does it
Well,
matter?
You only have 1 BP left.
Ah,
I very much doubt you'll choose to ally in the next round. Even if you promised me you would choose to ally, I'd be in an undesirable situation. You see, I wouldn't be able to choose to betray. If I did, and you were true to your word and allied, then I would kill you. So there you are. That is why I do not wish to be paired with Tenmyoji. Of course, for the same reason, I would rather not be paired with Alice.
well, cool, because I wasn't wanting to pair with you either
That's
anyway.
not a problem. Sigma and I will be taking Clover.
Oh, okay, so maybe I didn't have an option anyway.
I want to go with Alice, too.
Yeah, Sigma putting up a fight when no, that's what I was planning anyhow. Hey, wait a minute, don't I get a say in this?
I would like to go with Sigma or Phi. They chose Ally last time.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
I don't like the
I'm
sound of
Phi's
you.
partner. You should pair up with us. Sound good?
Yeah, watch him
No.
betray again.
I am also opposed to that choice.
But neither of you,
Alice and
wait,
Clover
are
pair
both
up,
of
and Luna and Dio pair up.
Uh-huh.
The rest of us don't have a choice.
Kay ends up having to go with Tenyoji and Quark, which they didn't want. Okay, so maybe we don't...
We'll be stuck with Phi's option C.
I believe
Okay.
I mentioned before that I do not...
And I don't want to go with Kay, huh?
Yeah, good for you. And what the hell are we supposed to do? Let me guess, 2 minutes?
1 minute.
Ooh, less fun. What? What's wrong, Quark?
It's all over. This is it. We're all gonna die.
Are you all right?
I beg your pardon.
No, that's not it. Don't you get it? We aren't gonna die. We have to die. We have to die here. All of us.
What?
The hell? Oh, snap out of it, kid. Oh, come on, Quark, talk to me.
No, I'm fine. You're the crazy ones. Getting so serious about the stupid. We should just stop. End this. End all of it. End everything.
We need to get into the
Okay.
infirmary.
No,
Or possibly a shrink.
we don't have time.
30 seconds remain.
Sounds like
until
someone maybe
chromatic
needs
doors
meds that has been
close.
off them.
We don't
Alright,
have a
but
choice.
yeah,
Works
we
with
no
me.
longer have
I'll carry
time.
him through.
But we still haven't
I
figured...
can't afford to be picky. Someone just choose.
Alright,
You
well,
have
sorry.
to
Yeah,
Please, just
I'm
don't
fine.
have
Just get out of my way. I know who I'm choosing.
7.
Yes, but give me the options. Quit letting things pass. I swallowed. Alright, Alice and I will go with Clover. Sorry, Kay.
No, I cannot allow you to...
Damn it, Kay. We don't have
Choose
time
a
for this.
different door, please.
No. He stood in front of the red door, solid and immovable in his metal armor. I didn't think I could force my way past him, and I knew I didn't have the time to try. Shit. Alright, I guess maybe we don't get to because we're on the magenta route. Alright, well, Luna or with Kay? Well, fine, let's go with Kay since he decided to force this issue.
Right.
We should hurry.
This way I get to yell at him once we're through. We took off toward the door to run. I glanced back over my shoulders to see the others heading for their respective doors. Phi, Dio, and Clover were headed toward the green door. Oh, good. At least she might get back at Dio. While Tenyoji carried Quark, followed by the who we know we can trust.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Oh, this is a much bigger floor. Goodness gracious. Wait, 3 doors? The bee garden and a rec room.
It appears they are all locked.
Is this a dead end?
I assume not. What's that thing over there?
Looks like the thing next to the number 9 door.
Does that
So
lever
better
move?
perhaps we scan it then. Only one way to find out? Or opened the rec room anyway.
Well, that was easy enough.
It only opened the door on the right
Then
though.
we are likely meant to go there.
Thanks. How do we get the other doors to
No
open?
idea.
Okay, to be fair, Sigma's asking some pretty stupid questions, so getting stupid answers is... he deserves it.
There do not seem to be any other mechanisms which might cause them to unlock.
I don't think that's
There's
really something
still
we should
the
be
scan
worrying
thing in the
about.
middle anyway.
We have a door that's open. We should go through it.
You are correct. There is little to be achieved by remaining here.
Forward it is then. Or right, I guess. Ooh. Ugh. What is this
The
place?
rec room, apparently. Oh, you didn't see it. There was a plate on the door. It said rec room, as I recall.
Short for recreation, one might assume. How ironic.
Thanks, Kay.
I doubt recreation is foremost on any of our minds right now.
Okay, the pool and darts I get, but yeah, what's with all the suits of armor?
If
Seems
you
kind
think
of
the
weird.
armor's weird, check that thing out.
Yeah, no
Is
kidding.
that a ride?
Yeah. I see them in front of grocery stores all the time. You put a coin in and it kind of rocks around. You must have gone on one at least once when you were a kid.
I
That
have
is
no
not
memory of doing
necessarily
so,
true at
but
all.
It is possible.
Does this thing mean there were kids here at some point? Is no one addressing the fact that it looks just
No,
like
I
Zero?
don't think so. I guess it's part of someone's collection.
That seems like an exceedingly odd thing to collect.
Nope, none of them are going to mention it. So this place has a lounge, some sleeping quarters, and now this rec room. It's like we're on some kind of luxury cruise liner. Huh, interesting thing to call back to.
Now that you mention it, it does give the impression that people are supposed to stay here for an extended period of time. They have a small but well-stocked infirmary. Anyone here would be able to treat at least minor injuries and illnesses.
Indeed.
So you think this room is to help people keep from going out of their minds with boredom?
Yes. Relaxation is important in an isolated environment.
Everything anybody needs to live without leaving. I guess they're planning to keep us here for a while, huh? Well, that's
agree.
not happening.
Let's just find those moon card things and get out of here.
Ah, there's a door over there.
And undoubtedly it's, locked because we haven't done any of the puzzles in this room. No good, won't open, looks like it's locked up tight.
In other words, the moon cards must be in this room, so...
Yeah, so let's do the puzzles and find them. Is what we will do next episode anyway. So, thanks for watching. We will catch you next time.